Welcome to the Middleware Tech YouTube channel. In this series, you'll learn about JSHELL. All code examples used in the videos will be available on GitHub. Let's get started.
We'll say about JSHELL. So this is a very good implementation. Just see. So if I want to say any one point about this component, then I'll say number one component is that to learn Java in a very fun way, JSHELL being introduced. Okay, so to learn Java. Shell is introduced from Java 9. Fine. So how it is, just see here some code, then you'll get the idea, then I'm not going to write anything else. Now I compile and then I have to run. This is the flow, right? Java hello. This is how we compile and run a particular code till Java 8 version. Now from Java 9, they came with this JSHELL. It is saying that you don't have to create a Java file, not required. You don't have to compile the Java file. You don't have to run the file. So JSHELL is saying that, what JSHELL is saying is that no, you don't have no Java file, no compilation, no run. Means you don't have to execute the file like this. What I can do, if you come into JSHELL, just write here system.out.println, just write it hello, or just write welcome to Java 9 and then semicolon. That's it. So that means from JSHELL, you don't need to create a text file, not need to compile the file as well as not to run the file. Directly, if you write this syntax system.out.println, it will work, and it is working. Right. Now, since I'm interacting with JSHELL first time, so I want to say some specific command /help. You can get the details here, like type a Java language expression, statement, or declaration, or type one of the following command /list edit drop save find. That will help you regarding your execution. So what I want is that, as I told you, that here I want to do some addition. So 2 plus 3. So I got 5. 5 minus 6 minus 1. So 800 multiplication 200. So the thing is that how you can see here, you can execute some statement based on your need. Some of the code, if I want to execute separately, I can execute them using JSHELL. What I'm saying, third point. Some code, if we want to execute separately, right? Separately, we can use JSHELL. Fine. So let's see here. Some of the code I want to execute without creating a class. Some of the code, if I want to execute separately, I can use this JSHELL. If I want to print something and cross-check something is working or not, I can use JSHELL. So the main purpose is that now, if I'm going to work into JSHELL, I don't need to think about my .class extension, compilation, running, how the things are going on, things are hidden from you. And I don't have to think about any oops concept also. So it's giving a small programming interface. Okay, I want to execute a method. Okay, fine, you can write a method also. How to write a method? Method should have a return type. Int method name is calculate. This is a method, right? Calculate. And this method is going to take some input parameter called int a, and opening brace. And here I'm going to write some code, like it is going to return. Okay, return a into 8, enter, semicolon, enter. So we've created a method. We've created a method, small method only. It's going to calculate whatever parameter you're going to pass as an argument in the method, that you're going to return the parameter multiplying the value of multiplied that value with 8. Now, fine, I've created a method in JSHELL. I want to execute this. Fine, just call the method directly. Calculate, and pass that parameter called 7. Semicolon, enter. Yes, I got the output. That means I don't need to know OOPS concept. I know that Java is an object-oriented programming language. Yes, but it is still Java 8. From Java 9, I don't have to get any object to execute my Java code. That means this is said to be all procedure-oriented programming, right? So from Java 9 support execution of your code without creating an object also. That is using JSHELL. Right.
Hi, I have a question.
Yes, please.
So what is this on the left hand side, like $6, $4, $3?
It is going to give the output using this dollar symbol. JSHELL is giving the output using dollar symbol, and if you see, this is giving the sequence of execution.
Okay, but I think $6 is missing, right? So it means this is related to the method creation.
No, you can see. Okay, just see here once again, 5 plus 6. So if you see the execution, it is not a method creation. It is just saying the number of processes you are going to execute in that cell. You can say.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you.
Okay. Now here another point I want to say is that there is another one term regarding this JSHELL. Its name is REPL. Just check this name. This is called REPL. REPL. REPL, its full name stands for read, evaluate, print, loop. Read, evaluate, print, loop. This is called REPL. What does it mean by this? It is saying that what does it read? Read means what? In case of JSHELL, it is going to read that Java line that you have written. It's going to read that line. Evaluate. After that, it is going to evaluate that line. Then it's going to print the output, and that is going to loop. Means all the three activity that you have done is going to continue if I'm moving next. So that means you don't have to create a Java class, you don't have to compile it, you don't have to run it. Just your JSHELL is working based on this REPL capability. So JSHELL so with JSHELL, Java have this REPL capability. Is going to read that statement, evaluate this, and print the output, and it is going to continue if you want to execute next. So this ripple effect, so we can say that with Java 9, so from so with JSHELL, Java have JSHELL, Java have ripple effect, ripple capability, right? So using this REPL, you can code and test Java-based logic without compiling a Java class. So we can say that this JSHELL is one type of interactive console, but this console is for beginners who is starting Java first time. As I told you that this tool being introduced to the kids so that they can also interact with Java first time. So that's it. I can say here that it is not. It's a beginner tool. Now, if you say that no, I want to write my EJB code inside a JSHELL, not possible. I want to write my AD Spring basic code in JSHELL, no, not possible. You have to use your traditional IDE, what you use to write your application component. Hibernate code, I want to use Java Hibernate. In JSHELL, no, not possible. But JSHELL is not for that. JSHELL is for beginner. So it is for beginner to use, Java beginners. And you can say that JSHELL is also very good interactive console. Okay, it is a good interactive console. It's a good interactive console. You can say it's a good interactive console. But you cannot replace this JSHELL with IDE. No. If you are going to create any code using IDE, whatever you are using, we have to use that one only. But JSHELL cannot. It is not a replacement of an IDE. A small piece of code in the console. If I want to execute separately, then JSHELL is best. Now I told you that another one component is the equivalent component. Actually, see, Python have an equivalent component called idle. Okay, so equivalent component in Python that is called idle. So based on that, this component also works same like Java JSHELL itself. Just you can see, if you want to see that idle component, if you have installed Python in your system, then you can get that idle component by default if you install the official version of Python. Now see how this Python idle component look like. Same like JSHELL, that's why I'm just giving here. See how this Python, so it is called Python shell, idle component. And here also, you don't have to create any class, or create an object. You don't have to compile and run directly. You can use print welcome to Python idle. No semicolon in case of Python, and it is working fine. So equivalent component here also 3 plus 5 giving the output. So it is equivalent to your JSL, equivalent component of your Java JSL. Right. So this is all about. Now, if I want to say about this JSL some limitation, these are the advantage. Yes, it's for beginner, it is good one. Limitation for beginners, it is a good one. Some of the code, if I want to execute separately, a good one to use JSL. So the limitation, if I want to say, then I'll say first limitation is that first limitation is that so it is not for coding. Going to write a code for your project application, then it is not for that. Second limitation, if I want to say that it is not a replacement of Eclipse or Eclipse on IDE. It is not a replacement of IDE. Right now thing is that see here we have installed Java 9 and we got this JSL. So whether I have to install this component separately? No, this JSL will come by default to Java 9 from Java 9 Java 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So from Java 9 this JSL component is by default available in your with Java, right? So you can just write here another one component that that JSL is by default available with Java 9. So another point you can write here that JSL is by default available with or from Java 9. Okay, I want to see the different packages from here. Let's see what it is going to happen. Slash imports. These are the different packages that is by default available in JSL. So if I'm going to work on some operations, it will support. Just see here. I want some function that is there inside JSL, like you can use math dot squared of 25. Yes, it's coming 5.0. So directly I can use that function. It is available, right? So this is how we can use JSL. Now similarly, so how to exit? Just see here any command if I'm going to fire, how this command is starting slash import. Any command slash I want to exit JSL. Exit slash exit you have to use. Then you will get out. Now I want to come once again. So the command also you have to check with JSL. It is starting with slash. Okay, so slash exit. I'll go out from JSL. Fine. Okay, now so this is all about JSL.